What's up, Reject Nation? My name is John Humphrey, and with me is...
Tony Gill.
Tony Gill. You can check him out on Twitch. Today, we're together. We're going to check out this new Rick and Morty Season 3 trailer. I am a big fan of Rick and Morty, as you can tell, Tony.
Super big fan.
Yeah, I've seen all the episodes. I'm planning to rewatch the show before, the new season comes out. Have you seen the first episode?
The new season?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, yeah.
A couple times already.
So we're on the same page. Let's check this out.
Go.
No further ado. Here we go.
All right.
Morty! Rick, where are you? On my workbench, Morty.
Are you invisible and you're gonna fart on me?
Flip the pickle over. I turned myself into a pickle, Morty! I'm Pickle Rick!
Oh!
Rick?
Sorry. I can wait for this to wrap up. Don't let me distract you.
I wake up every day is a daydream. Everything in my life ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep. I act real shallow, but I'm in too deep. Some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free. And I'm just living my life. There's nothing crazy like me.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures. Oh, yeah!
Kill me, please.
Okay, but not because you told me to.
Getting darker.
Morty, called to assemble by the
I
Vindicators!
refuse to answer a literal call to adventure, Morty. Let it go to voicemail.
I call that progress.
She's huge!
And normal.
Everything okay here?
Mind your own goddamn business, Gene!
Some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free. And I'm just living my life. There's nothing crazy like me.
Only a show this smart could be this stupid. Rick and Morty. All new episodes begin Sunday, July 30th at 11:30.
Takes more than that to kill Rick and Morty! This might do it. Run, Morty!
Only on Adult Swim.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. I mean, that's a pretty sweet trailer. I mean, it's just sort of a glorified medley of clips, but if I had an equivalent of nipple chills, mine would be more excitement based, and that made me very excited. How do you feel, sir?
With this show, man, I just never know what I'm going to expect, because, the second season, right when it was about to come out, first thing I thought was, how are they going to top their first season? Their first season was so good.
Yeah.
And then right off the first episode, you're like, wow, this is great. Can't wait for the next episode. Every episode delivered for me. Even the first episode that we got for this next season. They showed a couple of clips of it. I thought it was going to be an April Fool's joke, but it ended up being a full-on video.
Yeah. It's more
Like
like an
that,
April Fool's gift.
Yeah, more of a gift. You need the gifts way more than the fools.
It's a nice change of pace, because April Fool's is kind of a cumbersome day.
Well, you always think of, anytime I think of any cartoon show messing with us on April Fool's, South Park, they did it so many times. So for them,
Well, that's
the
official day of announcing that stuff that you really want is here again somehow. Yeah. I mean, this got me really excited. Granted, it is just again a big medley of images. I like this show on multiple levels too. So this mostly sells the adventure to me, and he keeps repeating that thing of this is the darkest year of our adventures. and at least looking at the first episode of season 3, and then some of these images, I mean, it definitely looks like they're continuing to go full bore with the sci-fi, full bore with the creatures and the absurdity and the action, and that's what I love across the board about Rick and Morty, I think their slogan is kind of perfect. Only a show this smart could be this dumb.
Exactly, that was the perfect slogan right there for that part.
It's real sci-fi, but with a whacked out, crazy packaging.
Well, I mean, right when you first watch the first episode of Rick and Morty, you go oh, this is crazy sci-fi, but you can never take it serious because he's constantly going to be burping and just interrupting with the rudest shit he could possibly say. So when I first watched these shows, all through, I never thought about all the hidden messages, little meanings, or even old school shows that they put into the show until you rewatch and then even watching things online that fan theories go crazy.
It's got a just really rewatch value.
Oh, definitely. Just to see all the even in the trailer you see that they did Mad Max.
Yeah, it was
when I saw that I was oh man, I can't wait to see their parody of what they're gonna do for Mad Max. And
yeah,
I love the Purge episode.
Yeah.
It was just so great how they had their own version of the purge, and it wasn't even actual people, but it was all cat people. So you just never felt like it was just like going off full massacre.
But even so, I mean, that part of what I appreciate about this show in episodes like that, especially, is when the show takes the time to allow shit to actually get real, though. Because like the way that whole episode ends up with like Morty really trying to be above it all and then giving in and kind of snapping and stuff like that. I think that's the thing I love most about this show is that you have the cool sci-fi and you have the zany antics and the wacky lines and the wubba lubba dub dub, but you have emotional moments. You know, too.
I wasn't expecting this to happen, but like when I watched that episode where Morty gets to choose the adventure and ends up being raped, like when he was in the bathroom, I had like cringing feelings, like, oh my god, what's about to happen? And then like you kind of forget that, damn, this is just like a silly cartoon, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, he's about to get raped right now. What's gonna happen? Like so.
Yeah, it's messed up. Like you experience, or at least I do, I experience a lot of different emotions when I watch
definitely
episodes of Rick and Morty, and that's, you know, nowadays that's what excites me, and that's what draws me to shows like that. Or I kind of put it in a similar category, even though the tones are different with stuff like BoJack Horseman. Even the tone's a bit different. You know, you have the zany comedy and the strange antics and the absurd freedoms, but they also take the time to really develop the characters. And Rick and Morty has both a serial and an episodic quality. And we ended off season 2 in a pretty tense little cliffhanger, pretty emotional cliffhanger. And so that's what makes this show so special to me. And I've heard some of the recent, news reports and stuff about why is it taking so long? Are they fighting or whatever? Dan Harmon came out and pretty much said, like, we've just been taking way too long to write, and we've been thinking kind of really hard about this. And sometimes you think too hard, and then you come back around to, your original ideas and blah, blah, blah. Hopefully that doesn't spell trouble. I feel like they still have a good enough grip to make this show good. And I saw some of the live event on YouTube they did yesterday, and it looked like the crew was getting along real good and everything. So I just can't wait for this. Like,
with a show like this, I'm one of those people that even though it will take a long time, I know it will, I just know that's gonna make it that much better each episode. And I'm willing to wait. Like, you get little things like when they did the Rick roll. Remember when they edited all the clips together where it was to Rickroll us, and then like
give you up.
Just here and there they give you little something just so you don't, like, you're just so anticipated, you just want more and more Rick and Morty. But just for them to give us the one episode and just be like, look, we have the show coming. Here's an episode, and that episode killed it. Like,
here's
it was like
proof.
It was exactly what you would hope like a season starter episode would be like. And
they created a whole meme just right off the bat. Szechuan sauce, man. Szechuan sauce.
They want that back.
People sold that for thousands of dollars on eBay.
That was a great episode, and just like the Kickstarter to be like, look, we're coming back, and we're gonna be coming back strong with this first episode. So
hell yeah.
This season looks amazing. I can't wait to watch this episode over and over again. Wait until I hear all the theories people come up with like, did you see this part? Did you see this little like hidden clue that they put from this show? Or everything about Rick and Morty. I'm ready to go.
It's a visually and even dialogue dense show, All right, boys and girls, thank you for checking out this video. Are you so excited for Rick and Morty Season 3? Hit us up in the comments. Let us know your thoughts, what you're looking forward to. As always, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects by clicking that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, get notified every time a video is out. Make sure also to follow us on TV Time. I'm going to be writing up episodes when the show starts to air. You can find my man Tony Gill on Twitch. What's your Twitch name, yo?
It's In the Gamer.
It's In the Gamer. What's In the Gamer?
It's in use.
What is it? It's
Game.
it. What is it?
What is it? The game, son.